All right, looking at this little unicycle here. As a person pushes down on this pedal, what's happening to angle A? Right now, as they're pushing down this way, angle A is going to get bigger. It's going to get larger. What's going to happen to this side of this triangle? Going to get longer. So as this one increases, this one will increase. So we can think about it as two different triangles. A triangle here and another triangle when this is over here. Okay? And so if we think about it as two different triangles, we have what's called the hinge theorem. As you make an angle smaller here, if you have an identical triangle with two sides surrounding the angle that's moving that are congruent, so this is congruent to this is congruent to this. So it's kind of a side angle side thing, which is called the hinge theorem. As this gets smaller, this opposite side gets shorter. Okay? So if this angle is smaller than this angle, then this side is shorter than this side. Okay, BC would be shorter than XY. That's called the hinge theorem. So, as this guy is doing the exercises with one of those elastic bands, okay, his arm doesn't get shorter. It's the same length. The distance from his shoulder to his foot doesn't change. But as he pulls the elastic band, this angle gets bigger, which makes the elastic band longer. Okay, kind of the same stuff as what we did on the quiz. So, looking at this, okay, what's longer, CB or FE? FE, so BC would be less than EF because BC is shorter because it's opposite the smaller angle. As long as the numbers or the sides surrounding the angle are the same. If they're different, then we can't make a statement about it. But if they're the same, then we can. Okay, so the opposite of the hinge theorem is this. If this side is longer than this side, then this angle is bigger than this angle. So it's really the same thing, right? The same thing as the hinge theorem. This is the converse to the hinge theorem, which talks about the side then. If this side is longer than this side, then this angle is bigger than this angle. Okay? So let's look at this. And this looks a little complicated. So this will be the complicated problem on the homework today. But let's look at this. We want to figure out what x can be. Now, since 14 is smaller than 18, 2x plus 4 has to be bigger than 36, right? Because 14 is smaller than 18. So this angle here, because these aren't vertical angles, because see how this line goes like this and then whoop, like this? Not a straight line. So they're not vertical angles. So 2x minus 4 has to be bigger than 36. So 2x minus 4 is bigger than 36. That's that part of the inequality. Okay? Then if we go over here, see how this is 60 and 21. So 2x minus 4 has to be smaller than 60 because a 21 is opposite of 60 and only 18 is opposite of 2x minus 4. So 2x minus 4 has to be smaller than the 60. So when you have a combined inequality like this, whatever you do to the center, you have to do to all three parts. So 36 is smaller than 2x minus 4, which is smaller than 60. So to get x alone in the middle, we have to add 4. If we add 4 to the middle to get rid of it, we have to add 4 to all three parts. So 36 plus 4 is 40. So 40 is less than 2x, which is less than 64. Now, to get x alone in the middle, we divide by 2. If we divide the middle by 2, we divide all three parts by 2. So 20 is less than x, which is less than 32. So x is in between 20 and 32. Okay, so you'll have a problem like that on today's homework. All right, so if DC is 20 and BC is 22, what's bigger, angle A or angle BAC or angle DAC? What would be bigger? They aren't the same. So why did I do that? What's bigger? BAC or DAC? BAC, the measure of BAC is greater than the measure of angle DAC. Because BAC is opposite the longer line. Okay, because by the reflexive property, that's equal. So when you have these two equal, and we're looking at the angle on the opposite side, that's how you relate them. So, in summary, what did we do today? Well, we looked at the hinge theorem, which says if this angle is bigger than this angle, then this side is longer than this side. And the converse to the theorem says if this side is longer than this side, then this angle is bigger than this angle. Pretty straightforward, right? Pretty straightforward, and you can get this down fairly easily. So, what are we doing today? Well, today we have, section 5.5 homework. Some of you didn't get section 4.4 homework done, so you may need to make sure you get that done. Then we're going to have a test review worksheet that you're going to work on that we'll go over before you leave in class. Thursday, we're going to take a test over chapter 5, which is extremely similar to your review worksheet. So make sure you understand how to do the problems on your review worksheet. And then you're going to have a vocab quiz over all the words of chapter 5. Okay? That's also on Thursday. Yes, Miss Ella? That's Friday. We'll talk about that on Thursday, but that's on Friday is that quiz. All right. So let me put out your assignment right now.